What's up, family? Welcome to Ask to My Ox,
where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This is my incredible wifey, Young.
And this is my amazing husband, Ayize. And y'all, you are watching our online advice column and blog here at BeIntentional.com. We do this each and every day. We answer your questions, we give you our opinions, and we always keep it 100% real. So we're going to go ahead and get started today. We just wanted to focus for a second today on your relationship with your significant other, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your partner, your boo, whatever you call that special someone in your life. We wanted to focus on that, and we want to ask you a question. Do you ever cut your partner some slack? Do you ever cut your boo some slack? Do you find every little thing to have a problem with, or do you let some things ride? And there's a reason for us asking that question today, and it's just this is just my own thought. In life, I know I've gotten over some times when I shouldn't have. I know I've been given, some allowances that I shouldn't have been given. I know that I've done some things in my lifetime that, I'm like, thank you, Lord, He kept me covered. I know that I was given grace. And so, this came up for me and my husband because we asked each other, have we grown in our own relationship? I used to be real petty, yeah. And wasn't I? Just checking off all the stuff, like, you didn't do this, you did this, and giving all my opinion and everything. And I said, baby, haven't I grown? Don't I cut you some slack now? He's like, yeah, you do,
She's gotten better.
Yes, I've gotten better, right? Yeah. And you did too. I would have to say, I think women tend to be a little more of the, checking off the list than men. That's just my own opinion. But, you had your stuff too, and you've gotten better. You haven't been quite as anal in some areas that ain't gonna change. No, I'm just playing. But they'll continue to improve over time. But the bottom line is this, y'all. Cut each other some slack. Look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself sometimes when you're in the midst of a moment where you are thoroughly pissed off, if tomorrow were the very last moment that my partner would be here, basically saying tomorrow they would cease to exist, would this be that serious? Will this be something you would ruminate on and think about and marinate on and meditate on once they're gone? Like, I cannot believe that I loved him, but he didn't do this. Or would it not be that serious? And just do that from time to time, especially when you're in the throes of being upset, to give yourself some perspective and teach yourself to cut them some slack.
Yeah. And to follow up on the grace piece that my wife spoke about, I would say for the person who is receiving the grace, it's critical that you express or demonstrate some type of gratitude. I think that sometimes we take for granted when people, look the other way, or when people say, I'm not going to trip off of this right now, or I'm going to give you some grace, or it's just not that serious. And we take that for granted. But really and truthfully, we need to be showing some gratitude because that person didn't have to extend their hand. They didn't have to help you out. They didn't have to look the other way. They didn't have to give you any grace. But in this situation, in your relationship, they're choosing to do so. So what I would say is show some gratitude, show some humility, recognize where you may have come up short, and then try to change that thing the next time. Because if you continue to perpetuate the behavior of coming up short on a regular basis, that right there will probably get tired after a while. So, try to do things different and show gratitude in the moment when they show you grace.
All right, y'all, that's the lesson for today. We're taking it in. Everybody say, come on, babe. Yes, we just took that in. Now we want you to take it and keep it with you the rest of the day.
Grace and gratitude.
Grace and gratitude. As always, stop playing and start pushing.